Hi, dudes.
Welcome in. We're here to party and have fun. My players, where I last left them off, had a terrible time. There's a lot of crying, tears, drama, sadness, and pain. Lots of pain.
I'm mentally stable.
Yeah.
Mentally stable enough.
Real quick introductions.
Stable
I
enough.
have Zara being played by King of Morse, aka Kingsley. I have Inokitaki played by Haggard240, aka Matt. I have Osiris being played by Podrick, aka Patrick. I have Lyra Crow being played by Emerson Boo, aka Emily. And then finally, I have the wonderful Cinder being played by K Snowball, aka Kyle.
Who that?
Okay.
So welcome. I cried like a bitch. Yeah, you did. I watched. Well, I'm looking at your camera.
I watched.
I'm looking at you. Okay, well, you know, your face is there. You're crying. I can't help but look.
So pleased about it, Jesus.
Oh, yes, it is what it is.
I feel like it's something satisfactory in my heart as a DM to watch everybody sob at my hands.
He loves it.
Saw about his
I'm here to
masterpiece.
instill emotions, whether good or bad, in my players. And if that means hurting them, so be it.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Well, where we last left off our wonderful players, they ended up exalting. They finally, after several sessions of anticipation and the promise of being overpowered beyond human belief, I have finally granted them some reprieve from the torturous sessions that I have been giving them, and given them the equivalent of anime superpowers, which is which is pretty awesome. We spent the last couple days working one-on-one with each of my players, and we sorted out their characters, got them all beefed up and jacked up beyond all belief, and they have some cool supernatural abilities now. So they're built. They're built different.
We're strong. Yes.
Yeah. So where did we leave off? Let me
You
think.
have Bradley playing?
No, I don't have Bartley playing.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a point to it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1 second. Let me just do a quick restart. 1 second. Restart. Okay. There we go. I like the beginning, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, where we last left off.
Well, this is Katy Perry. I love it.
Can you do a wait? Do we have a recape?
Yeah, there's a recap.
There you go, Kiwi.
Do you ever feel?
Like.
Plastic bag.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna hurt you later.
Yep, fair.
So the first day of calibration comes to a close, and the last 7 hours of walking along the well-traveled road a blur. Exhaustion plagues you. You feel the weariness and drain of recent events wash over you. 2 days of no sleep, dogged travel, barely any trail rations, and the trauma of exaltation leaves you dragging your feet with every step. Your eyes half-lidded with weight and want for rest. However, around you, the forest seems to buzz with energy. I need everyone to give me some quick perception awareness rolls.
Oh, I got beefed.
Hope we're all beefed in that.
Yeah.
So strong.
Yeah.
Is it my birthday, Chris?
No.
Yeah.
5. Okay. 1. Okay. 4. Excellent.
6.
6. Okay.
Nice.
I got 0.
0. So 4, 5, and 6. As the light of the sun begins to dip below the horizon, it throws you into a strange twilight. It could be the exhaustion getting to you, but you see things begin to flit in and out of the tree line. A glowing purple stag, a small will-o-wisp, darting in and out between the trees, a roll of fog that seems to have a life of its own as it clings to the ground and up and over the trees. Something around you is definitely different. You've never been out during calibration, and you've never been out and about exploring. You've always been kind of close to home or locked within your house. So you haven't really experienced calibration in its full extent. Calibration is the reset of the world. It is when all the barriers between the mortal realm of creation and the realm of gods and spirits and elementals and entities begins to like blur, and they start to bleed through into creation. And despite, you're trudging along this dirt path, you see it looks like a small like little house. It's like 2 feet wide, like 3 feet tall. It looks like it was up on some stilts, but it looks like it's fallen over to the side. And it seems to be like in a little bit of disarray, like someone kicked it over or got knocked over by something. And in front of it is a small, it looks like a little clay doll, about like, 8 inches tall. And you guys walk past it. You see the small figure move, like tilt its head to the side, look up at you, and like bow. And I'll leave it to you guys on what you want to do with that.
I, having noticed it, very curious, so I want to go over to it.
Yeah.
And as I'm going over, I mean, obviously, so I probably would have noticed Taki and Lyra also see it, right? Or
For
It's
sure.
Osiris.
Osiris and
Taki.
and Lyra.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's a little strange watching a little clay figure about yay tall with like no facial features. It's like, it looks like a little clay doll just kind of bow to you in the middle of the road.
Do we know? Have we recognized anything like this before? Have we seen
Go ahead
something
and
like this
give me a quick intelligence lore roll
Okay, well, I nerfed myself here. So
Oh, jeez.
or
got a
intelligence occult.
Occult? Oh, okay.
occult. Okay, cool. Get down a dice. Get down one. Love
I
that.
still get to roll 1 die.
Okay,
And
excellent.
I got 2.
Beautiful.
2, 3. Oh my god, I got 4.
Oh, there we go.
4. I don't know why I held up 3 extra fingers. But just
And
4.
just remember that any of your abilities with a check mark in front of it is 1 automatic success. Just remember that as well.
Oh,
It's a free.
well, I also
it's a
have an
freebie.
occult
Yep.
check, so cool.
Okay.
So would that be 5 for?
It just means I get a success, no
8.
matter what.
You get at least
I got a
1
1.
You
success.
get an additional success. So you roll
so
your
I do
dice and then
5?
add 1 on top of it. So you have 5. Osiris, you recognize
Holy
this
shit.
as a temple for a minor land god. You see these all around. You know that these are very commonplace usually along the roads or in front of forests or plots of land that usually have a population over them. And you know that it is a minor land god temple, and it's a god that presides over a certain plot of land and protects it, or gives it, certain benefits like good crops or, protection or that kind of a thing.
So
I just-
Osiris knows that.
So you guys, yeah, he knows
Okay.
that. Lyra, you understand that this is a land god temple, and that's it. It's a temple to a minor god.
Okay.
And then me knowing really nothing about it, I
Yeah,
just
that's a
saw
little
it
clay man.
look at me.
Yeah.
And I was
Play
like,
man.
My
I
game's really
I bend
fucking
down and I'm like,
Wait, man.
Play man.
So tiny, puny man.
Puny man, puny god.
so I just kind of like, bend down and get down to my knees so I can get closer to
Uh-huh.
it, and then you just kind of like return the bow.
It does like this and goes like this, and it bows again, and then it points at you and then points over to the temple, and then kind of like makes a lifting motion.
You want
Punt it?
to lift the temple?
You want us to lift you to the temple?
It shakes its head to that and nods to what nods over at Cinder.
Oh, okay.
Lift the. All right.
We have to lift the temple.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it's like fallen over, and like the supports underneath it have like broken or like fallen over and broken down, and like the temple's kind of in disarray. Like the shrine itself is kind of in a little bit of disarray.
Who has the best strength?
Cinder, you big oaf, go lift that up and we'll support it.
Absolutely me. Okay.
I guess we
Yeah.
should just do what it says.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a quick strength athletics roll.
Me?
Yeah, whoever's lifting
You
it.
get it? Get it, big
3,
boy?
4,
Get it, big boy.
7, 8, 9 dice.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I'm not rolling.
I got a whopping 4 dice for that.
seriously.
I got 3.
Oh my god.
Would any of. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of charms.
Yeah.
I have. First athletics one?
Yeah.
Would that be useful for this?
I mean, honestly, you're rolling 9 dice and getting an automatic success anyway. Like, it's a little bit
Fair
of an
enough.
overkill. You're not trying to destroy it or hurl it into the sun. You're just trying to lift it up.
I thought that was the name of the game, though.
He accidentally hurls it into the sun.
We're trying to learn our new strengths.
Yeah.
5.
Dang, boy.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy. You lift it up, and as you lift it up, the little clay figure ducks down underneath there, grabs one of the supports, and kind of wedges them back up, like to stabilize everything, and then gives it a good pat for you to let it down.
I'm just like amazed that Cinder can do this because like this is our first showing of
How-
our exalted stuff.
How big is the temple?
It probably weighs about overall, if you were to pick up the whole thing, it's like 150 pounds dead weight.
Oh, so it's
Um,
kind of small.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a whole fucking temple. Like he's just like
I'm thinking like it's like a little, it's like a little house made of like terracotta and stone.
Like a little shrine.
Yeah, it's like a little shrine,
Like
like a little
okay.
stone shrine, like you would see in like a
It's not
Japanese
marble
garden.
temple to Zeus.
Can I use a charm?
Yeah, if you want, what charm are you trying to using?
Spirit detecting glance.
Yeah.
And then can you walk me through it? So it's a 3M.
Yeah, so what you do is you'd spend 3 motes of essence that you have, and you would either choose that between your peripheral or personal.
Okay.
Feel like it would be helpful to have like a mock character sheet in chat maybe eventually. Just think about it so they can know what we're
Roll
talking
in
about.
personal back, like refreshed every chapter, or when we use it, it's gone.
Pardon?
When we use
Yeah.
do we get them back each chapter?
Eventually, you'll get them back.
Okay.
So what happens is you use it and you take a rest. It's like taking a long rest in Dungeons and Dragons, where you get your health back. In this case,
Okay.
you would get your mana back or your essence.
Okay.
So I am using 3. So is that just 3 dice?
Where is it? No. For this particular one, you don't necessarily need to roll anything. You just have it work. So spirit detecting glance is you basically turn on your eyes, and it allows you to see spirits such as demons, ghosts, and gods, as they often move through the world in dematerialized form, completely hidden from observers. The charm lets the character see, hear, smell, and feel, but not touch dematerialized creatures. And it makes dematerialized creatures within normal range valid targets for like awareness actions. So what you can do is you can cast on, you can use spirit detecting glance, and then say like, I want to see the whatever this being is in its true form, and I'd be like, okay, give me a quick like perception awareness roll on top of that, and then you would
Okay.
roll again because you're using like a different sensory.
So for me, this as we're walking in, my charm kind of goes off on its own, and my eyes start doing weird things that I've never experienced before. And what do I see, Chris?
Give me a perception awareness. And this isn't just for the being in front of you, this is for everything around you.
7 dice.
Mm-hmm.
4, 6, 7.
Beautiful. So you can see the god for what it is. It's a land god, so it's a very, very, very minor god over a small plot of land. In particular, the forest that the edge of the forest is like the beginning of its land, and it looks like it's like a small squirrel-like creature with like little antlers, and you can see it kind of like behind the clay doll, kind of moving the arms and stuff, and like puppeteering. And it's only about a foot tall, so it's just a little bit bigger than the doll itself. It's a very, very minor like deity, but it's still a technical deity. And when you do that,
so it is a god.
it is a
Or
god.
goddess?
It is a god.
It is a god.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey there, little feller. How are you?
He looks up at you, and its eyes go wide, and it goes, and it drops the doll. The doll goes, bloop, and it doesn't just drop, it kind of crumbles into like a pile of clay, and then it runs behind the temple, gets in the temple, and you see the temple doors just slam shut, as it's hiding.
You
But
guys
we don't
see
see
that?
any of that, right?
No, you just see the clay doll just turn into like a pile of clay, as it like loses its form, and then you see the doors in the temple slam shut.
What just happened, Osiris?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was looked like a little squirrel. I think that was a forest god.
Zara, did you see anything? I only saw the little clay doll.
Why just saw the freaking doll just break?
What did you do, Osiris?
It was standing
What is
behind
happening?
it, and it was animating that clay doll, trying to tell us what to do. And I think I scared it off when I acknowledged it itself.
Did it say what it wanted?
No, it didn't say a thing. It just
Ran?
ran into the temple. Let's try to go in.
It's like a
Okay.
dollhouse sized temple. You're not gonna like get into it. Like the
Zara, put
doors,
your little
the
hand
doors
on
are
it.
like
Doll
little
size.
this big.
Zara, you want to go in?
Yeah, maybe there's like food in there. It's just I'm really hungry.
Well,
Peek your
well
head in.
Taki, do you have anything we can leave as like a thanks for the goddess?
I might have something. Let me check my bag.
Yeah,
Make
what
sure
you got
understand.
are like you've got like a couple strips of like preserved meat, you've got some bread, some cheese, and like nuts and berries that you found along the way. You guys haven't really eaten a good meal in like 2 days. And that's all you have left is that little amount of food.
Got
Maybe
it.
we
I,
won't leave the food. Maybe you could just give the food to me and he can watch me eat it. Wouldn't that be fun?
Maybe we should
No.
leave some nuts and berries.
We
We
should
need to
find
leave something for the god.
something for Zara also.
Fair.
Zara,
So
go
I
look
just
for
leave a
food.
little bit of the berries and nuts on the.
Zara, I'll go with you to look for
Temple form.
food. Chris, do we see any like anything around us that can be eaten?
Not really. But I'll tell you this, Osiris, when you kind of look up and look around, you see that will o' the wisp that's like weaving in and out of the trees is like, it looks like a spectral like crane flying through the woods. That deer that you saw previously, the purple glowing deer, it's not a deer. From like the waist up, it's like a human child, with like antlers. It's like a deer centaur. And as soon as you look its direction, it makes eye contact with you and then bounds off into the woods. But as you guys are kind of discussing this, the door kind of open on the temple, and a little like little leather pouch is like pushed out as I punch my mic. It's like pushed out onto the ground in front of it, and the door slams shut.
For me.
Not really a friendly god. Taki, you want to put all the stuff in the little pouch?
Yeah, I just take the pouch and I just take the nuts and the berries that I was putting over there and I just shove them in there and put it right back in the thing for him.
You put it in the pouch and then put it back in?
Yeah.
You hear like rummaging going on in there, like something is like digging through like the food and stuff, and you see like the pouch get pushed out again. Like the door opens and the pouch gets pushed out again, and then the door closes.
Oh, it's a hungry little feller.
I think you want some more. What do we do, guys?
Well,
I don't. Can't waste all the food, but
maybe give him one more load and we'll be on our way.
Okay. So this time I like break off a little piece of the bread and then just take a little slice of meat and I put it on top. I put it in the bag to give him a little bit something.
Do you
more
even look? Do you look in the bag?
No, I didn't look in the bag. What's in the bag? Oh, I just keep shoving food in there.
Yeah, and then you shove it back in, and then like the this time the bag comes out and it's like full to the brim of all the stuff you shoved in it initially.
Oh.
Got it.
Whoa, look at that, Taki. It's full.
What is happening? This is the stuff I gave him last time.
Yep.
Thought he ate this.
What else is in that bag, Taki?
I'm not sure, and I just start dumping it out into my hand and.
The nuts, the dried fruits and stuff that you had, the bread and like the cheese and all that stuff, it comes out in your hand and you put it back in your bag. But a small acorn rolls out into your hand. Like a perfectly preserved acorn. It's a little bigger than normal. It's like the size of a golf ball. But Osiris, your spirit detecting glance, your vision allows you to see that this particular acorn is filled with essence. Like it's overflowing with essence. Like it's got a lot of power within the acorn.
Taki, don't touch it. I
What do you
think
mean? Huh?
I
Just
think
drop
we need
it.
to preserve that acorn and save it for when we really need it.
I think we need to eat it.
The doors open, and Osiris, you see this, but no one else. The little squirrel jumps out, walks over to the pile of crumbly stuff, and like forms the clay back into a figurine, and it waves its little hand, and it points down, and in like river speak like writing, it carves out on the ground. It says "Thank you."
Does anyone else see the words forming on the ground right now?
No. It's actually turned into like it's puppeteering the little clay doll again, and it's scribbling it into the ground using the clay doll.
oh,
Got it.
sweet.
Can I have your name?
In short, it says I don't have a name. I'm just a forest spirit.
I just lean down to the clay doll, just like looking directly at it, and I just say, "You're welcome, little buddy."
It
A
bows,
little handshake.
does a little handshake with you.
Well, I think this is a good sign. We might have some safe passage through here.
And then
You
it kind
guys
of points up.
ready to go?
It points up at the acorn and then points over to Cinder. Points at the acorn, points to Cinder.
Does it want
Cinder.
you to eat it?
To eat
It does like this.
Cinder gets to eat everything. Just because he's so big doesn't mean he gets to eat everything.
I reach out. Who has the acorn?
Taki does.
I reach over to Taki for the acorn, just hands extended.
I'm like, okay, here, take it. And just roll it into your hand.
And so I just kind of like pantomime to it, and I'm just like, "Do you want me to plant it?"
He shrugs and it just kind of does like a "it's yours" gesture.
Oh,
I'm gonna bow to it, and then just thank you.
Zora's pissed. She wants the acorn.
Making that
Um,
face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like tuck it into my clothes somewhere.
Yeah.
Or something.
You like your pocket, and just put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
And it looks
have
up at
those.
Zara. And it holds up a hand to like wait before you leave, and then it runs off into the woods. And after a few minutes, you can see that it comes back and it's dragging like a big branch, and on that branch are a bunch of like wild raspberries. And it's like it's struggling to carry it. Then it just kind of drags it all the way to Zara and drops it off.
Oh.
You found your
Like
food.
I loved him from the beginning, guys. I would take you with. Can I take him with? I want to take you.
It goes like this, and it. Osiris, you know that they can't leave their particular plot of land.
I don't think he can leave here. Zara, I'm sorry.
I'm just stuffing my face. I've like already moved on. Like what?
So-
Lips are stained
sorry.
red. Just
You got a little right here, Zara.
yeah.
And Zara, do you want to pack some to save for later, maybe? We're just gonna.
I mean, we'll probably find more food later. I guess.
And,
Yeah,
and
I
you
mean,
see that
probably.
it nods. The little guy. You see the head bob up and down in like a nodding fashion. And then it
Nice.
takes one of the twigs off of that branch it brought out. And then it looks like it's drawing something in the ground. So it's like it draws like two really long straight lines. And then it's like and it's drawing down the middle of the straight line, and instead of continuing down, it makes like a veer off to the left, and like it kind of does like a little squiggle, and then a circle, and it points at it
Well,
with the stick.
Looks like maybe we have to take a little detour on our way to the capital.
Might as well. I'm listening to a little god.
Gotta do what the forest spirits wants us to do.
I'm glad you guys can read that. I don't even. It's just...
I can't read.
So I go ahead and just one last bow, and then I stand up and put the hammer back on my shoulders.
Yep.
And then turn to the group and say, "You ready?"
I give the little squirrel finger guns. See you later, bud.
Gives you finger guns back, and then immediately runs into his temple and closes the doors.
Man, that was really cool to see. I wish you guys
Yeah.
could have seen it.
Me too.
And then eventually, like you can feel like the magic fade from your vision, and everything kind of returns back to like almost like duller colors around you, back to like a normal vision, and the sun finally dips below the horizon.
Should we set up camp? No.
Oh, dang. Sorry, that music.
It's definitely like late twilight, and you can definitely feel the light dipping below.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Um,
I'm
It's
okay
gonna
with
take quite a while, Zara.
I'm okay with continuing in the dark if you want. If you want, we can put up camp. Zara, what are you feeling?
give me a quick perception awareness.
All of us?
Everybody, yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I got a 2.
Oh, I also just got a 2. That's lame for 7 dice.
Got a 0.
A 5.
Yay, Zara!
So Zara,
Save us, save us.
as you guys are heading down the road, something catches your nose as hunger kind of fills you. You smell something tantalizing on the air, and you can smell it coming from off to the path to the left.
Can I just take off? Can I
Yeah.
just take off running?
You take off running and immediately find yourself on a path that diverts away from the capital.
Does it
Do
divert
I
to the left?
notice
Yes.
Do we notice that Zara took off running?
Oh, for sure.
What?
I just yell, Zara!
What
and
the
start
fuck?
chasing her.
I'm gonna be running after her also.
And as you guys sprint down the path, keeping track with her, eventually, Zara, you round a corner and into a large clearing. And in this large clearing, there's a single standing, like, small cabin-like home. And in front of it, you can see that it's gated. It's got like a small stone wall around it, and you can see a plethora of plants and like a garden, like plants and flowers and herbs and stuff. And this delicious, tantalizing smell is coming from inside this house, where there's like a lit. You can see like a fire coming out the top of the chimney. You can see the flickering of candles in the windows.
Zara, don't go over there.
Zara, that's the last thing you need to do.
As you reach this house, you hear behind you the distant roll of thunder.
Oh, I don't like that. Fuck.
Like, Zara, we don't know who lives there. We should go back.
No, I'm knocking. Chris, I'm knocking.
No, Zara.
Okay.
I'm knocking.
Zara.
I'm knocking. I don't
No.
give a
You
shit.
knock on the
I'm
door.
holding on to her, trying to pull her.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. Can we come in? Please
So
let us
as
in.
you
We
knock
need
on the
food.
door, it's a minute, and the door opens, revealing a small elderly man, about 5'4". He's got like this Fu Manchu and like long, like wispy white beard. He's kind of hunched over from age. He's got many lines on his face from hardship and happy times. He's wearing a very, very simple farmer's outfit, and he smiles warmly. He goes, "Hello, this is a strange time to receive visitors."
Hey, no, shut up. Hi, hello. Hi, I am just an innocent girl here with my friends, and I really need you to possibly feed me. Please, just feed. I'm so hungry. What are you making? What? Sorry.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for her. We're
No.
just gonna go back to our campsite.
No. What do you have cooking, sir? What do you have cooking?
First, do we notice anything weird about the old man? Or
He's just a big old man. Give me a perception awareness roll.
All of us are just Lyra.
All of you if you wish.
whoever's looking. Oh.
What do you see with your wizard eyes?
Whoa. I got a 0.
4, 3,
4.
0.
I'm not noticing shit today.
Got a 0.
I got a
0.
1.
We got a 1.
Zara will be your downfall.
Zara,
Yeah.
Cinder,
Oh my god.
he honestly just looks like an old man. Like he's an old farmer man who lives out in the middle of the woods.
Who's going to feed me? Because I'm hungry.
He looks at you, and it looks like he takes some time to consider it, and says, "You all look weary and relatively starving from the sound of her stomach. Please come in and rest. He kind of leans out the door a little bit. It's not safe, and before it begins to rain as well. Come. He moves away from the door and gestures inside.
I just gonna look at Lyra like, fucking told you so.
I'm just gonna be like, we're gonna die because of Zara. One day.
Hope
I
this
just
food
look at-
isn't poison.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a very simple house. It looks like he's got like a bedroom and like he's got like a bedroom off to the side that has like a sliding closed door. He's got like a living room, dining room combo. It's like one big room, and then off to the side is a small like kitchenette. And then from the kitchenette, you can just smell the plethora of food. You can see that he's already set up like on his little short table that like a kneeling table. I forget what it's called. But he's got a couple dishes of food set out for himself and like a single set of silverware, like a plate and like chopsticks and stuff like that. It's like like fried rice with like peas and carrots, and like some kind of like sautéed chicken, and like other vegetables in the stir fry, and he's got like noodles in like broth, and he says, "Ma'am, please sit down and let me get you some food and rest. You look tired." And he kind of, it's definitely like a quaint and homely kind of place. It just says, "Welcome and please stay a while."
Before going inside, I'm gonna leave the giant fucking hammer.
Yep.
Outside on the ground and just kind of lean the handle up against the side of the house.
And he brings out a couple extra bowls and stuff, and he hands it out to you guys and gives you like chopsticks or like little like wooden spoons to like eat, and please help yourself.
Is he not afraid of the Exalted?
Well, you guys look like
Probably
normal
doesn't.
people right now.
Yeah.
Oh, do we only have the symbols when we do things that are exalty?
Gotcha, right
Okay.
there. Yeah, they only reveal what you are. Just like I explained during our quick character session. So just a quick refresher: the more essence you use, the more you reveal of what you are.
Oh,
Okay.
Got it.
That must have-
Head start eating,
Ooh, that-
and I finished my first course, and I just am gonna go ahead and start grabbing his bowl and pouring it towards me.
I'm literally just working on
When I-
broth because I'm nervous.
I'm assuming
When I
that I'm
look at the
sitting
food-
next to Zara, and I'm just gonna like bat her hand away from his bowl.
If you guys want to know about like the way essence works, it's page 116 in the PDF. Just for your reference, if you guys want to take a peek at it and look. But yeah, you guys right now look like normal people, and you start eating. It's a very delicious meal. It's lightly seasoned. It's got enough flavor in it, and you guys eat your fill. And as you guys like devour more, he goes and just starts cooking up another batch of rice and like stir fry for you, and kind of serves you again, and takes some time to like eat noodles and broth himself. He just kind of looks over you guys and says, what brings you out so late in such a dangerous time of year?"
before Zara could sleep, I'd slap my hand over her mouth, and I'd say, "Well, we're on our way to the capital."
"Well, it's quite a journey from here. At least another couple of days travel."
I've been there before. I know the way
Yeah.
pretty well.
Well,
Same. I think we'll be all right.
That's good. That's good.
I appreciate you giving us some food, place to stay for the night.
It's a dangerous time of year, so and I'm just doing.
What beeth your name?
What beeth?
He says his name. He says my name is Lytek.
Lytek. Lytek?
Lytek.
How would I spell that?
Lytek.
Lytek.
It's very nice to meet you, Lytek. What makes you stay out here by yourself?
I'm just an old man who's retired after many places of travel and many adventures, and I could just feel it in my bones now. This year has just been farming, and it's been a little difficult this time of year for the harvest. I mean, it's been yieldy, but it's a little lackluster compared to the rest of the years.
The food is really delicious.
Do we know what makes this time of year so dangerous, or are we kind of like not aware because we've been in Yamato Valley?
Well, I mean, the whole point of like the wise woman and like putting the charms on everyone's houses and making sure that everything is like the valley is cleansed is to make sure that there are no impure spirit, like bad spirits, because
Right.
where there is good, there is evil. Where there is the potential
Right.
for darkness, it's there. There's always the boogeyman.
Obi! Thanks for
We-
the Raid. Sorry.
It's okay.
We
Ovi, thank you for the raid, bud.
I'm gonna hand this old guy some smushed raspberries. Like, I harvest some stuff, so here you go. I think I got those for you. So.
He takes them and he puts them on like a very like thin cloth, like a dark like brown cloth, and kind of folds them up and like puts them up on a shelf in his kitchenette. He goes, thank you. And as you guys eat your fill, it's like that I'm full food coma start to come around, where everyone starts to relax a little bit. It's warm in here, and you can eventually just hear the pitter patter of rain on the roof as a storm begins to roll overhead. Off of the distance, you hear the roll of thunder. He goes, yeah, I mean, and I'm just a retired old man. I've spent many years traveling back and forth across creation, and now I'm just a farmer. He smiles.
We thank you for opening your home to us.
Anytime. I mean, you just have to do what you can for the people around you. You're the
So
first
what kind of
people.
things do you grow?
I mean, carrots, peas, strawberries.
You ever seen a clay doll move? We saw clay doll move today.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah,
Just like,
it was pretty cool. It brought me raspberries. That's how I found them for you. So you're welcome. How is the capital? Tell me about stuff. I'll tell you stuff if you tell me stuff.
He goes, well, I think I can come up with a yarn or two. And he kind of like, he gets up, and he goes over and like puts a kettle on the heating thing, and he gets like a tea set ready, and he goes over to Cinder and kind of, young man, if you would so kindly just kind of take the table and push it up against the wall, and he points over to Osiris, and you go and grab the extra blankets and bedding I have over in that closet over there, and just kind of goes around like setting everything up so that you guys have like a place to sleep for the night.
Is the table cleared off?
No.
Okay.
It has just dishes all over it.
Okay.
Saki?
Cinder's doing dishes. That's what I heard.
I'll help you, Cinder.
So yeah, I go and I clear all this stuff off the table, or like compile it first, and then move the table to where he directed me, and then grab all the dishes.
It
from
looks
the
like he's
table.
got like it's like a basin that he has like old dishes piled in that have been like kind of cleaned off. But he kind of gives you you have him, and he kind of just gives you a direction of like to put him over there. As he's like getting like he gets like a tray, and he puts like 6 cups on it, and then like he starts steeping the tea, and then he goes over to a cabinet, and he opens it up and pulls out a small bottle, and brings that out with it, and he
I'm gonna ask him if he wants any help with that, because I worked at a tea
goes,
shop.
oh no, I've got, at least let me serve tea to my guests. Thank you though, thank you, and relax. And he's got like, a couple like chairs that are like in his quote unquote living room, and you guys kind of settle down around it, and he gives you guys tea, and it's like really really strong green tea, and then he takes the bottle and pops the top off of it and pours a little bit into each cup, including his, and the smell that comes up with that is like a very strong peach smell.
Is that?
He's my very own peach. It's like a fermented peach like liquor.
I look directly at Zara, and I'm like, Zara, no. be
Can I
careful."
have 2 cups?
Yeah,
Don't
finish
worry,
your
Zara,
first
I'll
one,
get
and
you some.
Okay, you want to do shot for shot?
Shot for shot. Shot for shot.
Shot for shot.
It's like poured
Me
in
and
with the
Zara
tea
just
to
shot
give the
for
tea
shot,
like a
shot
little
for shot.
extra, flavor and like not meant for shots because it's all sugar.
I'm just sitting
Yeah.
there concerned. I'm like,
Sugar's great.
Uh,
we love sugar.
You drink it and it's warm, it's comforting, it's relaxing, and it's got that little bit of alcohol in it, so you feel a little bit of burn in the back of your throat. But like it coats your stomach and like you get that
Does it
very
make-
warm feeling. And
Does it make Zara just pass out?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I mean, it definitely makes you really sleepy. But as soon as he gives you guys all the tea, he kind of sinks into like it looks like a very familiar seat. And like one of his chairs is a very familiar chair. Kind of sinks into it like an old man, makes it groan of like all the muscles and like bones like relaxing. Goes.
Wait, is this
"Hey."
you in game?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not that old.
Straight hands thrown.
Question.
Wow, hands thrown. Yeah.
When I'm drinking the tea, do I taste anything funny? Because like being a forager in the past, like I know my teas. And my
Sure.
mixtures.
Go ahead and either give me a perception survival or an intelligence survival check.
Cinders, are you can finish yours, or you can finish yours, or yeah, maybe. Do you want to finish yours, or if you're still there, I can have yours if you wanted, or
4.
I get a 4 to that too.
4.
I'm not even bother rolling a 0 survival.
This is 10 out of 10. Just peach, basically just peach schnapps. That's all it is.
So it's not poison.
No, it's not poison.
Ira,
From what
are
I
you gonna
tell.
finish yours, or are you gonna finish
As
your, you want to?
In response to,
I'd like to-
Zara.
And as you as you
like-
ask for more, Zara, like asking your friends, he just kind of gestures to the pot that's like in the middle of the floor, on that tray, and like gestures to the tea and the schnapps. And he begins to talk about the places that he's traveled, and like he used to travel in a caravan, very similar to something you did, Cinder, where he went from city to city. He went to cities like Great Forks and Chiaroscuro, and he even traveled the Great Seas to the Blessed Isle once. He's met many different kinds of people from the southern lands, the northlands, and even many dragon bloods in his time. The rain starts to come down a little bit harder, and you can feel the roll of thunder as he continues telling his story. He talks about the crazy animals that he's seen, the miracles that he's seen worked by dragon bloods, and just kind of his life story.
I just zonk out, like just fall asleep so hard.
Yeah, and between the soft pillows and the low light, he eventually starts telling a story, one familiar to the players but unfamiliar to the characters. And he goes, long time ago, at the dawn of creation, there were these beings called primordials, beings of immense power, thought, and understanding. They were the ones who created creation from chaos. They were the ones who brought forth the gods, and some poor, and brought forth an age of tentative chaos within creation. The gods being created by the primordials soon felt that this was unfair. The primordials got to live in the celestial city of Yushan, basically heaven. And they were there, playing games and relaxing and having all the fun while the gods did all the work. One of the most powerful of the gods, the celestial incarnate, representing the greater objects in the sky, the sun, the moon, and the planets, decided enough was enough. And they reached out to the mortals who resided upon creation and bequeathed many of them with powers, creating Exalted. Now, with this, the Exalted fought a great war against the primordials, and they won, usurping them, and the gods soon took the primordial's place, and the Exalted eventually took the place of the gods, overseeing that which is creation, and you see now. It's a very interesting story.
You better clasp my mouth before I shout something out.
I'm just like, have you met any Exalted, old man?
He goes, well,
Have you
I've
traveled?
met many dragon bloods in my time, but as for the more rarer types, I have met a few.
What
You
was
met a
that?
burning guy.
Mm.
This old man looks at you and he goes, well, I have a feeling that I know what you are. He looks to
I just
each of
looks-
you.
What do you
Slowly
mean by that?
drop my hand over Zara's mouth. What?
And I know what happened to you.
I'm immediately suspicious again. I'm like,
He goes, you have to understand. He sits up a little bit. He's got a very somber, sad look on his face. He says, they won't stop pursuing you until they catch you or kill you. Osiris is awake
is
now, I
they?
take it.
Yeah, I would have nudged him as he said that he knew what we are.
What is he talking about?
He goes, and I'm sure you have far too many questions for any one person to answer.
So you're not afraid of us?
Oh, heavens, no. I don't have any reason to be afraid of you.
You cook real good. You wouldn't have to be afraid of us.
He's like, it's many years of practice. And
Your forks were really great as well.
I had
I
only
really-
chopsticks and spoons.
Oh, well, I appreciate your chopsticks. Your utensils were great.
the utensils were great.
And,
I'm like, you don't think we're demons?
He says, no, I've met demons, and you all are far from it. And if you truly want answers as to what happened and why it happened, I can help.
How?
I mean,
Why?
He reaches behind him, like, and like the like reaches into the cushion and like pulls a something wrapped in cloth, and then holds it out for you to take.
Fine. I got here first.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm just like,
Zara, you open it up, and it is an amulet made of every color of jade, and inlaid with a golden writing and symbols, and then silver writing and symbols. It is exceptionally heavy and warm to the touch. Like it feels like a lead bar. And it's only
Mister,
like
you-
it's only like this big.
You could probably get a lot of gold for this, mister.
He goes, well, I could, but it has so much more worth than gold could ever give me. And he
Do
says,
I,
if you, yeah,
I was just gonna say, do I recognize it when she opens it?
no one recognizes it.
he says, if you truly wish to have answers about anything that you have experienced in the past couple days, then go to the city of Great Forks. Take that with you and show it to the three. They will help you.
To the 3? What 3 are you
Dude.
talking about?
To the city of Great Forks. Why does that sound so familiar?
I swear to fuck, Patrick, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you later.
Literally biting my
I'm
tongue.
crying.
I'm
You
like,
said it.
Sometimes
I
I
had
feel
to. You said it.
Oh my god.
You know, you're gonna regret everything. I'm just gonna say that.
"Pat, you're gonna get us killed.
You're
I wanna
talking
state for the
some
record
mad
I have
smack
no part
here,
of this.
and I'm just gonna take it all, and I'm just gonna ammo.
I had no part.
You always say we're gonna regret it, but then I don't think we ever do.
I got 40
Joke-
pages
joke's
of
on you. I like.
I
to
got
be
40
abused.
pages of pain coming up.
Joke's on you.
Oh, not
That's
the pain.
masochist.
Sorry,
Oh.
I don't want to cry again.
You're going
Okay.
Am I gonna start sparkling?
This is the skin of a killer. Okay, that's the last one. That's the last one. I
I'm
won't do it
done.
again.
That was it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, I'm okay.
I love you. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
Play the
listen.
music again. Take it back. I'm ready.
Listen, mister, I'm not scared of nobody, okay? I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really, really powerful, I think. And if they come after me, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna freaking take them, dude.
He says they are exceptionally skilled in the ways of fighting supernatural threats and people far more powerful than you.
Zara,
More-
I think you should heed that warning.
I think we need to go find these 3 he's speaking of and get some real answers about where we are now.
But what about going to the capital?
Well, it's a
We're a couple
step
days late.
because as of right now, Great Forks is 1,000 miles away. As the crow flies.
This is definitely a after the capital journey.
Yeah. I'll have to find some sort of transportation.
He
Or
looks
we
at
could
all
do
of you.
Side quest before the main quest.
And he's like, I don't know. I know you're something, but I don't know exactly what you are. I can only just help you.
Well, do you guys think we should head to Great Forks in the morning?
It's for breakfast.
I think we should go to the capital before we head anywhere else.
Well, I'm gonna try to
Fine.
get back to sleep. Zara, quit thinking of food. And in the morning we can discuss.
Rolls.
Well, you can wake up early and make them.
Hey Zara, can I see that amulet that you're holding?
He
wanna take a closer
kind of
look.
gets up and he kind of like stretches. It's like the night is late, and he's just an old man. He goes and turns in for the night, and he goes to his little bedroom, and he slides open the door and closes it, and then kind of you hear the candle goes out, and he goes to bed.
Knows what we are. I'm whispering really loudly, but he knows what we are.
He didn't
Yeah,
seem
You know,
to take us as a threat, and I think anyone who isn't scared of us, we could trust as a friend.
Oh,
I think we're gonna need all the help we can get.
I think we can't really turn down help when we need it right now because we
especially
have no
help
idea
that
what is
feeds
actually.
us.
I'm just gonna start like laying down. The baby.
Baby.
Look, it's so
The
thick.
baby. Doing thick.
It's
Yeah.
So are we
Um,
staying? I take it we're staying here. So I'm gonna get some sleep.
I'm already out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First I lay down.
I'm just talking in my sleep at this point.
So you all just turn in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as you do that, Your minds are filled with dreams, filled with strange landscapes and people they have never seen before. Kyle, Cinder. It opens to a wide, desolate valley. There are hundreds of thousands of people carpeting the valley floor, looking the same direction. At the end of the valley, carved into a mighty mountain, a massive castle made of gold and black marble. A huge balcony overlooks the valley, and a towering dark figure steps out, still small and diminutive against the scale of everything around him. The hordes of people begin cheering and chanting and praying, the name never truly heard. You can then see from the figure's point of view. A crimson cloak fits loosely around your shoulders as it billows in the wind, and broad shoulders make you seem larger than life. You smirk, knowing all these people are about to die in your name. The carnage will be vast, you know, because you are him. Cyrus. You are surrounded by powerful beings, gods, spirits, and exalted, but none compare to you. The ritual room hums with essence, the life energy that makes up creation in front of you. In front of you, there is a woman. Her skin ashy gray, her eyes black. She is possessed with a malevolent spirit. She has caused untold terror and destruction to towns and villages. You had stopped her and captured her and saved the towns and villages from further harm. And now you save her. The ritual comes to a full peak and you raise your hand, gathering the unlimited power of the unconquered sun, and bring it to bear on the woman. Her mouth opens in silent scream, and the shadows dissipate from her, a massive flash of light. The spirit's hold is broken and evil is destroyed. She takes a breath, as if she had not had one in eternity, looks up at you, and cries tears of thanks. Taki. You stand there in your tower, your assistant next to you as the experiment cascades a myriad of colors and explosions of essence across the tower. From nothing, a clump of jade, the magical material, forms. Your assistant smiles at you, her face you can't see as you are enthralled with your own work, but you can tell she is pleased and proud of you. A sense of accomplishment fills your mind. You run to one of the massive glass doors and fling them open to the grand balcony. The warm wind of the south hits your face and you look out at the glass city that you helped create, the inventions flying through the sky that you designed. The sky grows dark suddenly above your tower. A massive flying machine, not one of your design, but similar in functionality, points its devastating essence cannon down. Panic fills you as you turn to your assistant, her smile diminishing fast as she sees the sky darken behind you. An upward pulling begins to lift your experiments and your clothes as the essence cannon gathers the precious energy to it. But there is but a moment of silence as your assistant, making eye contact with you, shouts your name, which you cannot hear over the sudden white that fills your vision. Lyra. You drop down from above, landing silently on the balcony below. The wind is warm, your movements are masked by the darkness around you, blending into the shadows as you are one with them. This always felt ironic considering your abilities. No door or lock stops you as you slip through the balcony and on into the bedchamber of your target. You smirk as you look down upon your target. So much for the rich and powerful. Your blade plunges down into the chest of the man sleeping in the bed. The two consorts don't even notice you. No blood leaks out, just a small snore as the man dies. Both women won't even find out he had died until morning. You turn to leave, only to evaporate into shadow. You were never there. Zara. You smile sweetly to the host of bureaucrats in front of you as you sit upon a luxurious, posh pillow. You have taken their money, their wealth, and now you take their status. With but a whim, you gesture to the first trembling man in front of you. He flinches. They know what you are, and they can do nothing to stop your wants. In the most delicate movement, you roll your hand and curl your index finger towards you in a come hither movement. He is compelled to do so, no amount of resistance. Any creature, god, or immortal can deny you. He stands before you shaking, a natural compulsion holding him from fleeing or tearing his gaze away. You point to the small table in front of you. On it, an ornate fountain pen and a simple scroll. He looks to the scroll as if it were the mere sight compels him. He kneels down and signs everything away. His high-end silk clothes turn to tattered beggar's garments, and his lavish skin becomes old and liver-spotted. He stands and walks out of the building, never to be heard from again, for he has no name, no status, no nothing. It's yours. You look to the remaining fools who decided to hire assassins to kill you and pull political status to usurp you, and your smile widens. With that, you awake the next morning and find that the old man is gone. The house is old and rickety. The floorboards are buckling under your weight, and a draft sweeps through the broken windows and doors.
Rocky, what happened
What-
last
what-
night?
Where are we?
Guys.
This is not the same house we
The
slept in.
homely
Where's
scene
the-
from last night is gone.
Where's the man?
Where's the furniture?
You all remember the old man from last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's my
Sorry,
We
you
heard
cut out.
none of that.
cinnamon rolls. I thought we were gonna have cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
Who
Oh,
promised
that's
you
not
cinnamon
important
rolls?
at this
Who
point.
promised you cinnamon rolls?
No
Think
cinnamon
you
rolls in this
did?
reality.
What is synonym rolls?
Who want food?
I was gonna try to
Did you
help
guys
him in
have
the morning.
fucking
give me a quick
Crazy
perception
dreams?
awareness.
Yeah, I think I did have a crazy dream last night, and Lyra, I can't make sense of it. I've never seen anything like it.
3.
Oh, yikes.
Yikes forever.
2.
2, 3,
4.
4.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Or
Perception awareness. 4.
You cut out for me. What was that?
Perception awareness.
Okay, one sec. I don't know if it's my internet or your internet.
I think it was
I
you,
think-
Pat, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Your traveling packs are full of rations and water. Like you have there are 5 traveling packs. They're full of rations, good rations.
Okay.
And there's like water skins that are full of water. Yeah, strange things indeed happen during calibration.
Is today my birthday?
Is it today? No, it's actually tomorrow. So it's the morning of the second day of calibration.
oh my god,
Ooh.
Lyra, get over yourself.
Lyra,
So I
your
just have a-
birthday's
I'm just trying to figure
tomorrow.
out what's happening.
I have a
Um,
quick question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
How much of our lives do we remember from before we exalted? Like,
What do you
we
mean?
just not remember the valley itself?
You don't
or
remember
do
the
we not
valley. You
remember
can
anything?
see like figures of people, but everything else, like think of it as like it's like you've like a painting of like a valley and like a person in that painting, and everything on that valley is just blurred.
So, like, do we remember that like we were the wise woman's apprentices
Yeah.
and Lyra was a tea shop owner and
Yep.
stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay,
You just don't remember the valley,
where it is?
what
Or
it
anything
is.
about
You don't. You just know people. You know people. You know
know
buildings,
what
but
we
you don't
did.
know where. You know, it's a strange thing when you take something like a memory away. It leaves a fog. It leaves like a blur or like a smudge upon your brain where you're trying to think of something and it's like having something on the tip of your tongue and you can't remember what it is.
Got it.
Can I go check outside to see if I can see the old man?
Yeah, you step outside. The wall that is around that little stone wall that was around the house is torn down and missing in some places. The wood is old and decrepit. The plants are dead and or have died a long time ago, and the soil is dry, and like untilled. weeds grow
Right.
everywhere.
Can I do a perception roll to see if the raspberries are still there?
They're not.
Oh, interesting. That being said, I'm already eating my rations.
It's enough for you guys to make it to the capital.
Ooh.
I just look at everybody and I say, well, I think we should go. I don't think we should hang out here any longer.
I think that wise.
So, can we all just agree that that man was a spirit that we were with last night? Or something stranger than that?
Assuming something along those lines.
We have a lot to learn about our new abilities and what being exalted really means, so I'm not going to question it. Let's just go for it.
Let's begin.
Fair enough.
Let's begin this, bitch. You guys, I had the craziest dream. I had like so much nice stuff. It was like I was sitting in a chair and there's like nice stuff and people were just giving me stuff. It was such a good dream.
I'm like, oh, that sounds nice. My dream was not like that.
It was not like that.
I just shiver a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to talk about my dream.
Lyra, you're like,
dreams.
murder.
Judas.
Judas.
I had dreams of conquest and armies at my command.
I can't make sense of my dream.
I'm all like, boring, Cinder, boring. Oh my Pip!
With all meow.
Okay, so how much longer to the how is it a day's travel to the
It's
capital?
like a
or are
day
we
and a
gonna-
half travel to the capital
Okay,
from where you
alright,
are.
okay.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. We're hustling.
Go back outside
Mhm.
and pick up my hammer again.
Mhm.
And
It's right where you left
Say-
it.
cool. I think it's this way back to the road.
As we're all leaving, I'm just the last one out of the house, and I just kind of look back at it, and I'm just like, thank you. And I just say
Thanks.
to the spirit or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Trying to be respectful of it.
Oh, Azara, you still have that amulet in your
Oh,
possession as well.
interesting. The question is do I keep it and not tell anybody, or do I show everybody I still have it?
Up to you. Eventually, you guys retain your pace, and as you travel for the majority of the day, you see that there is a sign planted into the side of the road where it kind of diverges. One says the village of Onharu, and then the other direction says the capital of Quan.
Is there like distance markers on it, or is it just
Um,
telling you which way?
Cinder, you know this is like the divergence between like one of the villages that's further like lateral to the capital and then to the capital itself. So if you were to continue along this straight line, you would reach the capital within like the next day.
Do I know that the diverging path is it to the left?
Yeah.
Is that what that
You've never gone that way.
Is that what that earth god was referencing?
You could probably say no.
Okay.
Village
just-
might have snacks.
We should probably head to the capital because we have a
Mhm.
full bag of stuff and food, and
Well, we need to meet the girl there.
I need to get some answers.
I agree. We should head to the capital.
Yeah. So the next day rolls around, evening comes, you guys kind of camp a little bit off to the side. And do you make a fire for the night?
I would think so. Yeah.
Come on, Cinder, get that fire going.
Yeah, lift those logs.
Don't worry,
Like-
Cinder.
Yes,
I'll do
split that
it.
wood.
So,
I'm
I know Cinder struggles with fire, so I start the fire.
I'm sitting with Zara, just like rationing food out to her. I'm like,
Yeah,
Here's
you
some
guys
food.
you start a fire. You guys get rations. You cook some food, and you have a nice night. And it's very restful, despite the fact you're sleeping on hard ground. And you wake up the next morning to like a cool low mist in the woods, and you get back on path and continue to the castle. the capital.
Happy birthday,
Um,
Lyra.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
This is a weird
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
Lyra.
Why does that sound so fucking evil?
Oh no, I don't like this. This
Mhm.
got dark.
And as you crest the top
Isn't
of the final hill, Cinder, as you know, before the capital, it's like a hill overlooking like a drastic like decline, like hill going down into like almost a basin kind of area, and down these hills on either side, you see like rice paddy fields and like tiers, all the way down, and you at the bottom of the hill you see a large strip of over to the left you see like a large strip of like wheat farming, and you see spotted houses and stuff all throughout, and then you see the mighty walls of the capital of Quan, 50 feet high, pure stone, massive gate, and you can see the sprawling city as it moves out, and then behind the city you see that there is like, it's almost like a port that they kind of have, and you see many boats way off in the distance, and there's a giant like citadel like castle up on a hill in the middle of the city, middle like back of the city. It's massive. It makes your little village look like itty bitty. It's a big sprawling like city.
I bet they have huge fish.
It's like, yeah.
Um,
How do we get in?
I turn to Zara and I say, the only fish there are the ones that come from our village.
I mean, they get like normal fish from like the river, but like the special fish are the ones that come from your village. It's normally used for like trade, shipping, and ferrying passengers like up and down through the scavenger lands, like all the little like provinces and stuff in the area. And down in front of the gate, which has like one of its like two small doors that are open. It's got like two big, huge doors for like sieges, and then two small doors. Those two small doors are open, and you can see that there looks like little figure, like itty bitty, like little ant like figures in front of it, and there's a line going like out, and it looks like that there's like some kind of a checkpoint that people are getting as they're coming in, and you can see like small carts and caravans and pack animals and just a line of people as well. Yeah, and like people, carts, livestock just gathering at the gates as they're let in like one by one. Give me a perception awareness roll.
Oh, four.
Okay.
5.
5. Okay.
7.
7. Ooh, I'm getting
0.
spicy.
So spicy roll.
Oh.
5.
5. Okay. All of you except Taki, you're like, holy shit, that's a lot. All of you notice that over to the right, down in this valley, just off to where like the side of the gates are, is a cluster of tents and pavilions. And there's a banner that you can barely make out. It's a very familiar symbol, and it kind of gives you worry. That symbol was stamped on the breastplate of that fire aspect.
Like that.
That is the symbol of the Wyld Hunt, as they're
I'm gonna
camped
immediately-
outside the walls of the capital. And I'm going to go ahead and call it pause right there. We're going to take a quick break.
I was like, we're not stopping, motherfucker.
I know, I
Sorry.
was like, it's been an hour.
No,
It's been
I
an
have to
hour.
go
Yeah.
pee.
Oh,
Yeah.
so bad. Okay,
Um,
be right back.
I have to pee too.
Yeah, that's
BRB.
fine. Yeah, go.
Time.
I am going to be right back, and then I will be entertaining chat some more. And now a word from our sponsors, if I had any.
Oh,
We just like to give a big thank you to Red Bull Energy. Discount code Rain City Realms for 2% off your purchase of 500 or more. That's all I got.
And here we have a Daco who wants all the attention in the world. No
Daco.
alcohol for you. And no crackers for you.
It's so for just some background information. As we exalted, we got to update a lot of the things on our character sheets. Basically giving us improved stats to a lot of our abilities and roles, giving us a whole bunch of we got these things called charms that allow us to do specific things based off of this essence that we have. And so it's just there's a lot of new thing with our characters, and it's really cool to see that.
Hi.
You save like $200, but you have to buy 500 cases. Yes. The girl that we all saved left to go back to the capital. That's why we're going back to the capital to meet up with her.
That is correct.
Can I hit something now from a distance? Still no. I have very, very minimal skill in any kind of thrown combat.
What is thrown combat?
I don't know. There's a category titled thrown, and
Usually
that's
means
all
like
I know.
axes, spears, and chakrams and other things like that.
Yeah, I just know that I'm not good with them.
Will
I'm
happen.
not as good with them as the giant fucking hammer that sits on my back.
You do have a giant fucking hammer. Hey Kingsley,
Beautiful.
Zara, how are you doing?
I'm excited. Ready to get the crew in some fucked up situations. On
That's not going to be
accident.
hard.
On accidents.
Accident. Yeah. Okay.
I will
Whatever.
end you.
Oh, check that out. I won.
I don't want to
bitch.
look at it because I know I lost.
Oh, you lost?
Yeah. The 1 year that I don't actually participate in my draft, I lose every single lineup match ever.
Gronk went off, bro.
Mhm. I had him on
Gronk
bench,
went
too.
off. Buffalo killed it. Defense, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry. So excited.
Yeah, I
though.
lost by quite a bit.
2-0.
Yeah. I'm 0-2, and it makes me sad in my heart.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I told you I'm having a bad time.
That
I
is,
think I know what I'm gonna do is set my lineup next. I think I know what's gonna happen. I need to drop some people. Sports ball. Hey, it's fantasy football, Joe. So it is nerdy.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
For once, I agree with Joe. It's okay. I'm just waiting for these kids to get back. We're having a great time. What is this sports ball talk? It's violent sports ball. Sports ball. In the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Talking about how stupid that Seahawks game was, or fantasy?
Oh,
Yes.
I know. Oh my F, dude. Don't talk to me.
So annoying.
Yeah, in case you don't
I was
know,
just
we're from the
like-
Pacific Northwest. All of us. We're all Seahawks fans. Exception of me.
Pissed, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm pissed.
Hmm. Pat's a
Also
Steelers fan.
slamming shit. Sorry. Rage music.
I was like,
American
seriously?
football is not hardcore. Beth, I've watched people snap their fucking ligaments while running, so it's pretty hardcore.
We get it's not rugby, but like,
Yeah, we get it's not
still more
rugby,
hardcore
okay?
than soccer.
Rugby.
You mean football?
Football. Sorry,
Football.
Okay. I'm excited.
I'm just getting angry about it. I'm like, at least it's not soccer.
All right. I'm just waiting on our friend to return.
Listen, I've been to a rugby game, and it's like men going to war.
Yeah,
On
it
the
truly is
field.
war. That's what rugby is war.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I gotta watch the All Blacks and that haka they do.
Yeah, that was wild.
Insane.
That makes you
Especially
feel
live.
things.
Even live, it's insane. It's fucking nuts.
Okay.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. Shady's back. Back again.
Uh,
All right. Well, yeah, you guys find yourselves at the top of this hill overlooking the capital.
Ooh.
So what's the move, guys? You have to get into the capital.
Can we see any way around the I'm sorry, can you repeat what they're called?
The
'Cause I haven't
Wyld
ever even
Hunt.
The Wyld Hunt. Can we see any way around them?
They're posted just outside the walls, like
Okay.
a large pavilion, like
Do-
cluster of pavilions with tents.
I have one idea. It's kind of chaotic though.
What's your idea, Taki?
I could summon an elemental to create a distraction, and we can sneak in up through the wall somewhere else.
There's only one gate.
I think that might draw attention to something being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is
Arya,
there any
can I
way
help
we could
you?
scale the wall?
We just
Can you scale
tried the
50
gate?
feet?
I don't know, can I scale 50 feet?
You
Do we have
with
rope?
your rolls.
I have thrown items. Do I have a grapple?
I could probably scale 50 feet.
Listen, guys, I have an idea if this doesn't work, but let's just try opening the
Can you
gates
stop it?
first.
Please. No.
The
Oh, Zar, you see
difficulty
what-
isn't getting
there?
through the gates. The difficulty is having the Wyld Hunt not notice us get through the gates.
I know what
Ah.
we look like.
Yeah, they know what they are. They know what you guys look like.
Oh,
They know who you are.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I use? I'm sorry, I'm reading my shit again. Oh no, wait, that's not. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I'd like to use charm. I would like to use authority radiating stance.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I just
Okay.
want to do
So-
like a quick sidebar.
Quick
to
sidebar.
the,
Yeah.
So these are different aspects: fire aspects, earth aspects, air aspects. They've seen Solar Exalted before. They know of our powers, and I think anything that we do.
And
That-
Pat, really quick, sidebar for you. Go check out page 116.
I'm also gonna sidebar. My anima is that I can disappear. How I don't remember exactly how to activate that. I can just look it up on page that I wrote down. But is that something that I can use in this situation, Chris? As a
It's
quick
like
note?
setting off a giant firework and then disappearing.
Never mind. Okay, that's what I figured as much. But okay.
Okay,
I
so
are also-
are they lower power than me?
You don't know.
Is there any way I can just manipulate the shit out of them?
I can also manipulate the shit out of them, but I think that
Never
would
mind.
set off our exalted looking.
One,
Yes.
yeah, it would definitely set you guys off because they're very expensive charms to do that kind of manipulation. Two, they're dragon bloods. They are the forsworn heroes of all of creation. The Wyld Hunt in particular are like the Inquisition. And their job is to hunt the bad things and kill them, and they're very, very good at doing that. And that's all they do. They dedicate their lives to hunting down bad things or things that they deem anathema and murdering them or deleting them from creation.
We just
Can
women.
I
What was that?
can I brew like a
Yeah, go ahead.
polyjuice potion esque kind of thing to like transform us from like things I forge or find?
No.
So There's a whole line of people going into the city.
That is correct.
I think if we try to just blend into the crowd, I think if we don't draw any attention to ourselves, we might be able to just slip by undetected.
I would
Does
agree
it-
with Cinder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does it look like the Wyld Hunt is specifically like searching the groups that are going into the capital?
Give me a quick intelligence awareness check. Intelligence awareness.
Can we all do this or just Cinder?
Yeah, this is a common sense roll.
Okay,
For everyone.
cool.
Everyone, yeah.
Because my intelligence is still at 1 dot.
2.
2.
We still get a 4 on that roll, though.
Cool, perfect.
so-
Okay, keep going.
I got
4.
4.
4.
No, I got 5. Sorry.
5. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think with Cinder's idea, we should split up in
I
the
also
crowd,
have
though.
five.
From what you can tell,
Mhm.
the Wyld Hunt is not at the gate. It looks like they're Imperial Guard from the capital. From what you guys can see all the way back here, they're just guards. The Wyld Hunt are like sectioned off away from the gate in their own little encampment. It doesn't look like they're out checking people at all. And Cinder is a giant hammer.
Oh.
Almost
Oh.
forgot about that one.
It's bigger than him.
Cinder, you might need to put that somewhere.
Can we throw it over the wall?
Well, I mean, no
No,
one
that
else
would be
can
a
lift
lot.
it,
I
so
mean,
might as well just leave
Okay,
it.
okay.
That would be like an earthquake.
You're throwing Thor's hammer over a wall. Except it's big.
Hey, you never know. It could work. I've seen crazier things happen.
It's like throwing Emmett. Somebody could die.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Do you want to just leave it outside, like in the woods, and we'll come back for it, Cinder?
Just drape something over it.
I mean, no one can pick it up, even if they see it.
But if they see it, they might know we're here.
What about that haystack over there? And I just point off to a little shed.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple like stacks of hay out in the middle of like one of the fields that has been threshed already.
Worth a shot.
I'd
Unless you
say
want to
just-
walk in with a giant Thor hammer on your back, Cinder.
No, I
Is
get
there
it.
a
I
river anywhere?
understand. I just.
We could sink it in the river for a minute.
Ooh, he can't swim. Must suck to suck.
Would that trigger it, Chris?
I mean, give me a valor roll.
Shit.
How do I do
You're
that?
Just
triggering
roll however
Cinder.
many dice you have for valor.
Fatal Flaw's not great for you.
Cinder just starts shaking uncontrollably.
Yeah.
You want me to do what?
So I have 1 success on that.
Okay.
There's no added bonus.
Nope, you're good. You're good for now.
Okay.
You're just you something like a tick in your head just kind of goes. Just anger.
I'm just like, okay, haystack. Let's go put it in the haystack.
Yeah.
Cinder, come with me.
Yep. Yep. We can do that.
Mhm. I'm just like kind of sifting the haystack so you can like put it when you rebury.
So you guys take your time, find your way down, get it into a haystack, and there's a cat attacking me. Okay.
Like, while he's
Dealt with.
distracted, we sneak in.
Roll for it. Yeah, so you guys go and hide it in the haystack. And then what do you do after that? Where are you guys? What's the plan?
I'm
Dang.
already in line. Run to the
I'm-
line.
I like Cinder's idea. We should all split up and hide within the crowd and slowly meet up somewhere within the gates.
Just like separate groups?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go single every 5-6 people. Just have one of those shuffled in.
So I'm with Taki.
Okay.
I'll walk in with whoever. Zara. Cinder, you're gonna trail us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you guys eventually the line starts to dwindle, and even as the line starts to dwindle, more people are coming in. It looks like during the daytime the people are out and about doing the work in the fields and stuff, and during the night they get shelter within the castle walls during calibration.
Is there any carts going into this entrance,
There's quite a few.
or is it just people?
It's quite a few carts carrying
there
like
any-
small goods and stuff.
Are they checking the carts?
From what you can tell, yes, they are checking the carts, contents and stuff.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but like just the general city guard aren't specifically watching out for us, right?
From what you know.
Okay.
Aki, do you want to hide in that cart full of pumpkins? Maybe we can get in that way.
I mean, we can try. Looks like they're searching everything pretty good, though. Maybe we just need to stick to blending.
Do
Okay.
we need to roll to blend?
You
we
guys
just
can
walk?
give me some quick like dexterity stealth rolls if you want to blend in. Or you can just do your best to just kind of stand in the crowd and just wait your turn.
Okay.
Well, I got a 3.
Okay, yeah, you blend in. You hide within the crowd pretty well.
I got
But
I got 2.
3 also.
yep.
I get a 1.
Oh God.
I mean, it's 1 success.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an automatic success on
So
this too, so I can
you
figure it out.
guys eventually are who's first? Which group is first? Would it be Taki and Osiris?
I
Yeah.
think talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So eventually, you get up to the guards. And the guards spits on the ground, looks you guys up and down. You're not from here. He's looking specifically at your outfits and what you're wearing and stuff. He goes, you're not vagrants, are you?
No, not vagrants. Just travelers looking for shelter for the night.
State your business in the city.
Oh, we were hoping to visit the library and hoping to find a fun book to read.
Go ahead
was
and
looking
give me
to hit
like
some
a
shots.
manipulation socialize roll.
Socialize that. I see it. I got nothing there.
0,
6.
6.
No. I have
Talking?
2.
You're gonna go with like the library shtick. He looks at you, Osiris, and goes, "Yeah, I ain't buying that. What's your real reason for being here?"
We really wanted to try all the delicious food within the capital.
Reds.
Zara. He goes, "Well, I mean, if that's all you're here for, you don't look armed. Keep your heads down. It's calibration. We don't want to see any kind of trouble here."
Yeah, that sounds good.
Nope.
We don't want any trouble.
No
All right.
trouble at all from us.
No trouble at all. Good. And you're not carrying any goods on you. You're not merchants or anything like that.
Nope.
Got nothing
We're
on
just
me.
traveling on
Not
our own.
merchants, normal travelers, no weapons, no trouble. Cool, excellent. You're good to go in. Have a good calibration and stay safe.
You have
Thank
a
you
blessed
so
day.
much.
Sorry, we're not in yet.
I'm going. We're going.
We're going.
We're going.
After
We're
some
going.
time,
We're in the
Zara and Lyra and Cinder.
in the
Cinder,
line.
are you with them or are you like separate?
I'm gonna look for a like a caravan of goods.
Mhm.
Going by, and I'm gonna kind of just walk beside it, acting like I'm a caravan guard kind
Okay,
of person.
cool. I am going to need a quick go ahead and give me an appearance or a manipulation, and then tie that with either performance or presence.
Who?
Cinder.
He's behind us, I think,
Mhm.
in line.
So this was appearance, presence.
Okay.
Roll. I get 3.
3? Okay, cool. So Zara and Lyra, you guys come up, and the guards look you up and down. All right, state your business. Oh, you 100% just cut out.
It's her birthday and we're gonna get fucked up.
I was like,
Um,
it is indeed. We are looking to just hang out in the city.
give me a quick intelligence lore roll or intelligence occult roll. Both of you.
Having your birthday during calibration is a weird thing. I'm imagining.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me reroll that. My dice got all fucked up. Wait,
Uh-oh.
don't have too many. Okay. Jesus. 1, 2. Fuck.
got it.
1.
1, 2. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
you.
no, I did.
I don't. Yeah, you got 2,
Mhm.
and then
7
Zara
on
got 2. Yeah, you both just birthdays are normal.
Oh shit.
You say
fuck.
that, and he gives you a weird look. Whose birthday is it?
Or look at Zara like this. It's
He looks you up and down, Lyra.
Oh no, the roll. He's rolling.
He goes, "You're not from here. What color are your eyes right now?"
they're fuck.
What color did they change to?
Orange.
What color did he change to when he said, "Whose birthday is it?"
Red.
Red. You see your eyes change color. He goes, You're definitely not from here.
Oh, yeah,
You're-
we're just travelers.
Quite a few travelers recently.
Is that not normal for the capital?
Not for this time of year. Do you have any goods on you?
No.
Are you merchants?
No.
He looks to his companion.
Can I try and manipulate? Just, like, listen, it was my birthday today. It was my birthday last week. And we've traveled from where we were at to celebrate
Yeah,
it.
give me a manipulation socialize or a manipulation performance roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. You're fucking with me. I got a 1
A
with
1.
9 dice. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that would be technically a 2.
Technically
I guess
too.
because I
Okay.
have a check on socialize.
Okay.
Not that helps me.
He looks at you and goes,
Doesn't hurt.
You're really bad at lying. I'll be really honest. What's your real intentions for the capital? What are you doing
I
here?
look at Zara. I'm like,
Give me a quick perception awareness for both of you.
mm, 4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that from behind the door, you can see a couple other guards looking in, and it looks like they're armed with swords, just in case.
I'm just gonna like hold Zara. I'm like, we mean no trouble. We're really just trying to get into the city and just go about our business.
And
We're just
what business is
traveling in
that?
here.
Chris, I would like to try a manipulation roll if you don't mind.
Sure. What are you gonna say to him?
Listen, we're just a couple of girls, and we're just thinking about becoming consorts because we're broke.
Give me a manipulation socialize and go ahead and add an extra dice to that roll.
Legal
Yes,
in
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure before we're like committing a felony or something.
No. Go ahead and give me that roll and give me some sweet. Yeah, add an extra dice to it.
Come on, Gabe, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, wait,
Chris is like, this second time I spent a turn, have an extra dice.
I can just see Zara up there. Oh no. Oh. She's counting. 7? Ooh, very nice.
I'm shaking.
He goes. He looks you both up and down. You're kind of young for that, but I get that there's been some hard times in the province lately. Just make sure you guys keep it discreet, don't cause any trouble, and stay safe. There's always those types that are not kind. He has like an actual look of concern on his face.
I'm just like,
And you can hear the
Sorry
sheathing
for
of
the-
swords from behind the door.
Sorry for the lies. Then I just look at Zara and I'm just like, well, we're just a little bit not wanting to let everyone know.
And
You know,
I
Come
understand.
pay for that trouble, though, if you know what I mean.
I'm like, we can go in now.
Yeah, just by all means here. Just stay
Like,
safe.
pushing
Please.
Zara. Whew, that was close, Zara.
Yeah. Did he die? Did he just disappear?
Sorry, no, our cats are being crazy. They knocked over like 5 things. He just hit the.
Oh, there he is.
He's like-
Hello. Good eye.
He came out of nowhere.
Hello. Cinder.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. You walk up with the caravan kind of hanging back a little bit. And it's a man, portly man on the head of the caravan. He's like wearing like merchant robes and stuff like that. He looks like in the cart itself, there's a bunch of like goods and stuff. And he goes, "Yeah, I just have some goods in the cart. You know, it's I'm bringing some stuff from Onharu village. Some good. I've got some dried meats of all shapes and sorts, and then I also have glass beads that the village makes for this time of year. I'm here to do some trading while the capital is so busy." He pulls out some some trade documents and stuff, and the guard looks it over, and he goes, "Yeah, I got a couple." The merchant doesn't even turn around. He says, "I got a couple guards with me to make sure that everything's taken care of. Sometimes the roads are unsafe." Guy goes, "Yeah, a couple guards, sure, no problem. Honored. Go ahead. And so you kind of walk along with them like you belong because you've been a guard. You have no weapon.
Yep.
No armor, no weapon. You're just in like a dirty fucking uniform, and you just walk right on past into the capital. And you guys pass you each pass the large gate, the big door gate, and then a big arcing tunnel, and then you see that above you is a giant wooden portcullis that has been raised, and people are going through, and you can see along this tunnel there's like a couple guards stationed. You see a side door from like what you would assume would be like a guard tower, or like guard quarters, and then you enter the center of the capital. The massive buildings, the paved streets, the smells and sounds of city life are smothering you. There's just a million things going on all at the same time.
I'm just standing.
And you guys are you're just standing on the side, like on a corner.
Just eyes wide. what is happening.
You guys are used to like the quiet of the forest and like the valley. Cinder, you're kind of used to it, but you've never seen it this busy because you've never gone during calibration. But the city is packed with people and travelers of all shapes and sorts. And you can hear the distant thrum of music from the center of town. And you know that very similar to what you're used to, which is like a yearly festival within like a yearly festival that you know happens here. Very similar to you can't quite think of it. Similar to something. It's very familiar.
Did we just head towards the center of town? Like, where exactly were we trying to meet?
You don't know.
So can I want to like take a look around and like being more familiar with this. I want to try to be like a guide. I mean, I'm assuming Osiris, having come from the capital, would also have a pretty decent understanding. But
me.
I think I've probably been here more recently. Oh,
Osiris was a child.
Yeah, I can't.
Aki was a
was here when I was
child.
5. I remember the dumpster I lived in.
so having been the most person who visited most recently,
You're the
I
guy.
kinda-
You're the guy.
yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
And so, just kind of, I want to take a quick look around, and I'm assuming you're going to have me make a perception awareness roll.
Can you shake that harder?
Yeah, absolutely.
I get a 2.
A 2. With how busy it is and how long it's been since you've been here, it's been several months, like almost half the year. And a couple things have changed. Buildings have changed. Ownership of buildings have changed. The streets are all the same. You know that there is an inn that you guys normally had stayed at. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you weren't done.
No. An inn that you've normally stayed at is like a couple city blocks away.
Cool.
Can I look around and see if I can see anyone that came in? Because I'm assuming me and Osiris kind of just stay by the front to see if they.
Yeah,
came
eventually
after us.
Lyra and Zara come in, followed closely by Cinder, who's like walking alongside a caravan, just kind of looking around, all nonchalant like.
We're gonna
Okay.
be whole.
I just
Yeah,
wave at Lyra
Zara
and
made
all
us
them and
horse.
just, "Come on."
I
It was good
you
thinking,
knew
though,
more now.
honestly.
Yeah.
know
I
what
mean-
a sword was.
I'm sorry, what?
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 I think we need to go towards the center of town.
Okay, yeah. I think that might be a good move. I honestly don't know where she would be.
Well, you know the inn that you normally stay at, like where it's comfortable, it's relatively affordable prices. It's not too far from here. It's like a couple city blocks away. It's a little bit away from the center of town.
Oh, they charge money, don't they?
We don't have any.
Cinder, you know that they do charge money here. They have
Yeah.
a concept of money, currency, actually.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we do for? Do we need to do something? Zara, don't think of your ideas. What can we do to get money?
Diaz.
we're not whoring around for money.
Well, I mean, I think they'll just give us money in general. I think. Just...
Do we have anything to trade for money besides ourselves at this point?
I mean, not unless you want to sell something we care about. The only thing I have on me is my ocarina, I think. And fuck no.
Well, Taki, do you want to maybe go see if we can steal some things?
Ooh. I want to
I
steal.
don't know if we should be stealing.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. We're trying to not bring attention
What
to
about
ourselves.
that necklace you have?
What about it?
Do you still have it?
Maybe.
Oh.
The one the spirit gave us?
That's
I'd
the
have
only
to
thing
look.
can
I
think
don't
of.
really remember. I'd have to look for it. I don't know. It's gonna be like I could search for it.
I mean, we don't have to sell it if everyone agrees not to. But
I don't think it's a good idea to sell that.
We could try to
my
maybe
cat's fucking with the camera. Please stop. Please stop.
do that thing, stealing thing that was mentioned earlier. Stealing sounds fun.
We could set up our own like fortune telling booth and tell people's fortunes or something.
Ooh, fortune telling booth and stealing.
No stealing. I mean, unless we tell them fake things, but I mean that could work too.
Can we do that? Is that legal to just set up shop?
Well, you're not entirely sure.
Can we do it anyways?
Sure.
It's better than stealing.
Where would you set up shop?
Looking around, do I see anything that is kind of vacant and kind of like back alley, but not like super back alley?
Yeah, there's a couple alleyways that seem a little bit less dirty and less like refuse covered than others.
So can we set up this little like cardboard box and throw a sheet over it right in front of an alleyway so we can have somewhere to run if we need to?
Yeah, you can find like a big like crate, like an empty like used crate, and then find like an old sheet and throw that over it. Yeah.
Can I use my manipulation to just ask random people for money?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a manipulation socialize roll. What do you say to them?
Hi, I'm just a little girl in the city and I really need some money because I'm really hungry. Suckers.
I just had a great idea. Zara, why don't you just start playing your ocarina? See if people start throwing money at you.
That's not a bad idea. I can definitely try.
That
I'm
is a
gonna-
7, Chris.
Yeah, people they throw like it's like paper notes of currency with like 1, 5, and 10 on it, and then you get like you get like five bills.
I immediately put those away and then do it again.
Okay,
And
give me another roll.
While you're playing, Cinder could dance.
That's a good idea, Cinder.
I am quite graceful.
Lyra,
I'm just gonna-
are you just gonna street perform?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a manipulation performance roll. Add a +1.
You got it.
Add another one.
You got it. You got it.
I got a
2,
4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dice. Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, baby. Okay, I gotta do some counting.
Okay, Zara, how much did you get?
I got a 4.
4. You get like another like you get a couple of ones.
This is so much fun.
5.
You guys are giving me money for free.
Oh.
I just got a 5.
You got a 5?
12.
Yeah, so you get like a stack of like 7 ones. You know, people toss money at you, like they throw paper at you.
So
Paper
I
bills.
get my makeshift booth all set up,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, palm readings, tarot cards, $5 a reading, hoping someone just comes up and bites.
Yeah, you get a couple people that come. You get like a person come up. He's like, a younger man. He goes, "What kind of readings do you have here?
All
Will you
sorts
tell me
of
my
kinds.
future?"
I most certainly can. Come sit with me.
He sits on
Let's
like
take a
the
look into your
upturned
future.
barrel that's like a chair now.
So, my
Oh.
child, what you're wanting to know your future?
Yeah.
Well, let me start with your palm. Let me see your palm. I'm gonna
He
start looking
holds
at
his hand
palm.
out. Yeah.
I see your lifeline is it's strong. It's It's healthy. Your love line, though, it's got some rocky patches in there. So you're gonna live a long time, but there's gonna be some hardship in there.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation occult roll. Cinder, are you gonna dance for Lyra?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity and like performance roll.
Could I do presence?
Sure,
Probably not.
Not too.
sure.
Okay.
Can I do another song and roll for it, or is it just one? in
Taki, how much? 2? He goes, you know, my life has been pretty hard lately.
That is all making sense. It's gonna get better in your future, though. Just keep
So
going.
while Taki is talking to this man, can I pickpocket him?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a dexterity larceny roll.
I just continue to keep looking at
Lyra,
his
give me
palm, trying to make
another
sure he's not-
song.
I look at his palm deeper as I see Osiris trying to pickpocket him. I'm like, that's your fortune line. You are going to be a wealthy, wealthy man one day.
I got a 1.
I got a 1. Just as you're about to get it's got like a wad of like paper money. It's about to fall out of his pocket, and he shifts, and it falls back in. And he goes, "Wealthy, fortune. Tell me more." Give me a roll. Give me another manipulation occult. Lyra, how much did you get? 6. People are throwing 5s at you. You get like 7 5s.
Dang.
I want to try stealing.
We got $42.
I want Zara to steal.
6.
6.
I want
He
to
goes,
steal too.
"Yeah, tell me more." And he reaches in his pocket and pulls out a 5 and kind of slides it across to you. I was like, "Tell me more about my future." Zara, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna steal.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity larceny roll.
Okay.
Do I get any more
So-
songs? I'm at $41, so.
I got a 5.
5. Yeah, you snag like a coin purse from somebody, and you open it up, and it's got like 5 5s in it and like 10 1s.
I'm just gonna run back to Cinder and just show him all the cash I've gotten.
Hope you're keeping
Uh,
track of this because I'm not.
I'm trying.
I am.
I've got nothing, so.
So I just have.
Can I perform another song, or am I kind of like spent?
Well, you definitely
I don't
you have a
wanna-
crowd.
Kind of want to pickpocket again.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a larceny roll.
That's fun.
Dexterity larceny.
Should I keep rolling for manipulation performance?
So I'm still reading this dude's hand, and I'm just like, yes, your fortune line and your line of head and heart, they're all lining up together. It's after this rough patch in your love life. You'll see great fortune in there.
I got a 3.
Another 6?
Yeah, 3 6 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. People are. You get another like. You get like another like 8 1s, and like you're throwing like 10 5s over the course of like the next 15 minutes of play. Just busking on the fucking like playing on the side of the street.
I have $99.
Like almost 60
Dang.
bucks right now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like handing it to Cinder and then running off and stealing more.
Now, are we
I have
looking at
$5.
currency as kind of with the American standard, where
Yeah.
it's like $99?
Let's go with the
Because
American
it's
standard.
now.
It's pretty standard.
So 99 will get us quite a lot of things.
Yeah. And
Okay.
like Cinder, you know that like when you went to like the inn, you were given like they paid like I believe it was like 4 10s, and then you guys had rooms for everyone. Like it was usually like 4 or 5 people. Some people shared a room.
I let Cinder be in charge of my money because I know I'm utterly irresponsible, but I do stash some for cinnamon rolls.
Synonym rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Synonym rolls. Just like grammar used to make. Yeah. What do you guys want to do at this point? You guys definitely have enough money to like get rooms for all of you individual or like together or whatever.
Let's get a room together.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go together to save some money, because I don't know how long we're going to be here.
Okay. In that case, do you guys head off to the
In.
Yep, the inn.
I want to check out the market or the center of town and just kind of see. Still searching for this woman.
Me and someone else can go to the inn. Just make sure we have a room lined up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with you, Lyra.
Okay.
We're gonna go get sake.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting a room.
Oh.
Zara, how much money did you give me?
I think like $60, but actually let's make it probably 50 because I know I kept some for sake.
Okay.
I also got a 5.
You got a 5. Yeah, the guy ends up going, yeah, thank you. And he hands you like 2 10s and a 5.
So I have a total of 30 for
30,
this, too.
yeah.
I have 99. So when we go to the inn, how much is it?
It was about 45,
Okay.
I believe.
So
There, page 105. Sorry, you guys are all putting
you.
fucking numbers in there. Mine was a reply to Kyle.
That's cash amount. Right? That's what everyone was putting was
Yes.
cash amount.
Yeah. Sorry. I was like,
Yeah,
What we all have currently on our body.
on your persons, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you, who's going to the inn and who's going to the center of town?
Coffee and I are going to the
I'm
inn.
going to the inn.
Inn.
Wait, is everybody going to the inn?
Inn.
Then?
No, Cinder's going to the center of town.
Oh, then I'll go with Cinder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Taki.
Okay. Cool.
Yep,
Um,
we're going with Lyra.
Taki, Osiris, Lyra, you guys are heading to the inn. It's pretty Cinder gives really good directions where it is. It's really straightforward. You find it, no problem. And there's a portly innkeeper, and he goes, "Welcome in. What can I do for you, young folks?"
We'd like a room, please, for 5 people.
A room? I don't have a room that accommodates 5 people.
Your largest room then would be sufficient.
I have a room with 2 beds, and I can give you
That will
guys
be
some
perfect.
sleeping mats and the
Perfect.
like. Yeah, is that
Yeah, we don't need much space.
excellent? So that's gonna be 50 currency. 50, let's say like yen. 50 yen. I know the yen is like not that, but like yeah.
Yeah. I can cover this if you guys want to hold on to your cash and just pay me back someday.
Someday.
I'll buy you dinner later.
Yeah, let me get like an actual
Yeah,
number for you.
You can have mine.
Cinder, you're stuck with me. I just immediately start talking nonstop. And then he looked at me, and I looked at her, and then I was like,
He
"Oh,
looks at
we're
me,
bored."
and I looked at them, and they looked at me, and I looked at them.
And he was like, "Be safe," and I was like, "Joke's on you, dude. I'm lying," but I didn't say that. I didn't really say that to him.
Okay,
but then
there
he
we
let
go.
us in.
I
He
can
let
give you
us
guys
in.
actual currency. Give me 1 second.
Craziest thing I've ever seen. Me.
The 10s are called kokus. The 5s are kian, and the 1s are called su.
So currency, probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him my money. It's gonna be like, here's 50. 50 stuff.
Keep the change.
You know I'm rich.
You filthy animal.
Osiris, did you give me your money, or am I just holding on to my own? Osiris didn't hear me. Pat.
Sorry, say again.
Did you give me your money, or did I?
Yeah, I
Okay,
gave you
okay.
more money.
Schmeckles. There we go. Yeah. So he collects the currency and gives you guys a room key. And he promised it's a large room, and he eventually knocks on the door, and he comes in with several three extra bedroll material bundles. And he kind of dishes out and hands it to you guys and says, well, you have a good night and stay safe if you just stay in the night, and if you need the room for longer, let me know and we'll work something out. I understand calibration's a strange time for people.
Okay, thank you. We'll be back later. We're just gonna go head to town for the festival.
Sounds good.
So you guys leave and head off through town. Zara and Cinder, it takes you guys about 45 minutes to just kind of navigate your way through town, the city, as it's kind of complex and going through. And eventually the music gets louder, and you can see there's kites being flown in the town square. It's very, very busy. There's just a conglomeration of people. There's a massive water fountain in the middle of the town square, just spewing out water, and there are just small little shops set up at the edge of the circle that makes up the town center, kind of like a bazaar, where something very similar to something you've experienced before. There's games and prizes and cool stuff like that. But it's exceptionally packed, and there's farmers and people and travelers and all shapes and sorts of individuals. Yeah.
So I'm going to be looking around very intently for this woman, seeing if I recognize her, not expecting her to be just out in the open, because if she was labeled as an anathema by the Wyld Hunt, then she's probably keeping in cover. So
yeah, probably. I mean, Cinder, can you give me a perception awareness roll?
Yep.
Zara, could you also give me a perception awareness roll?
Okay.
Five? Yeah, so you guys are looking around. Zara, is there anything specific you're looking for?
Food.
Food everywhere. The stalls are giving out for one paper money, they're giving out 2 sticks of meat sticks, and there's all different kind of pot stickers and
How easily can I manipulate people out of their food? If I just walk up and I'm like, can I have that?
Go ahead and give me a manipulation socialize roll. You're kind of an adorable child, so
Oh, fuck. Hang on, I dropped one. Six. That would be a 7.
A 7. You go up and he goes, yeah, sure, and he hands you 2 meat on a stick, free of charge.
Come back to freaking Cinder with an armload of just free food.
You've got pork buns and a cloth filled a small bag filled with pot stickers, and you've got 4 different kinds of meat on a stick.
Loaded.
Do you want some? People just give me stuff. I just ask for it and they just give me stuff.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I love this game. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like festival. It's the middle of calibration. You're an adorable little girl. They're gonna give you free shit. Yeah. You guys are heading toward Osiris, Taki, Lyra. You guys come to the edge of town, the edge of the town square, and you give me some perception awareness rolls. Zara, Cinder, you're doing some looking around. You're hunting around for. I know Cinder's looking for that girl specifically, and so you guys are kind of moving through the crowd, and you find yourselves close to the center of the town square, next to the fountain. You're making your way around the fountain. Yeah.
-2.
1, -2. Taki.
That was perception and awareness, right?
Correct.
One. 2. Sorry.
2. Okay. Zara, Cinder, I need one more perception awareness from both of you.
Four.
5.
4, 5. Yeah, you guys are like at the center of you looking around, and the hustle and bustle of the crowd. It's very thick here. People are throwing like small like rocks into the fountain. It looks like they're making wishes on like coins and stuff and throwing it into the fountain. And you guys are kind of jostled back away from the fountain as the crowd kind of surges forward, moves up. And Cinder, you bump into something from behind. Cinder, Zara, you guys kind of almost simultaneously bump into something like to your back, and you turn.
God. Oh God.
You turn, Zara and Cinder. A tall, like 7-foot tall man turns around and looks at you. He's got like a hood up over himself. It's like a red emblazoned hood, and he's got like this red breastplate that's been dented and like damaged in places, and he's got like a symbol on his breastplate of the Wyld Hunt. And he looks down. He looks at you, Zara, and then at Cinder, and then back to Zara. And he has this face of just rage. And he goes, "You!" And I need everyone to give me a wits awareness roll as we start combat.
Oh no! Oh no!
And that's where I'm gonna end the session for today.
Wait, do you want our rolls?
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna need your rolls because I'm gonna track it down, I'm gonna keep it down and note it, and then for the next session we'll go ahead and get this party started.
4?
3. Oh no, I got a 3.
Zara, 1.
And
Okay. Cinder, 7.
Oh my God.
Lyra, 4. Osiris,
2.
3. Taki. Taki's 2. Okay, awesome, guys. Well.
Oh, sorry, that would be a 5.
5? Lyra's a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, where our next session will begin in our
So
first
mean.
Exalted combat. Yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to anyone who's still active and running on the D&D community, so we can show them some love and affection like we always do. If I have anyone online. And if not, then
You always end it. Fuck.
I'm so frustrated right now. Fucking
so
Cinder,
pissed.
we're about to get our asses whooped. You
Cinder's
don't
got
have
his
any
little
weapons.
Cinder's got his big old fist.
I literally have 6 dice in my hand and I rolled a 1. A fucking 1.
Yeah, dice are fucking evil.
It can be.
Can you summon your hammer like Thor can?
Oh,
That's-
sick.
A charm that I did not pick.
What is wrong with you?
Kyle!
Why?
Kyle.
Why?
You can still change it.
Yeah,
No, we have to
I
yeah.
don't want that
this.
I have to
hammer.
read
I'm
up
just
on my
here giving you
charms.
guys some trouble and some pain. That's all I'm
Oh.
doing. Is I'm just here to cause you guys more pain.
I mean,
God
as an
bless
improvised
you.
weapon, I have kings. I mean,
I mean,
Zara.
honestly,
Smack her with.
Chris,
just
I'm
hit a
gonna have to
motherfucker
more
with
because
another
you might-
motherfucker.
You just might, Cinder.
Does Zara have a body hardened charm where she can like turn her body into steel?
It gets crazier.
I do.
Oh, Daddy, tell me
I
more.
made a bronze during the day.
Dang boy.
If you guys have any suggestions on who to raid, I wasn't looking if there's anyone from my D&D usual list. And everyone seems to be like really late in the game. So if anyone's like up right now, you guys have some suggestions. Who can I
Oh.
shock with 30 people?
Chris, I should have picked that because he can't. The guy can do that.
Yeah, you shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't.
Well, I know what I'm getting if my character doesn't die and I get to level up at some point.
Oh,
There was one I could have picked to like
Kyle.
teleport places, and I should have done
You
that.
should have. You could have been Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not going for Thor with my build.
Okay, fair.
I mean, he's kind of similar, but just a touch.
Same,
different.
same,
Thor,
but
but not
different.
Thor.
A
Okay.
a touch more anime.
Yeah, actually, let's do this. There we go. Let's raid our friend Holly.
Woo!
Go to your new home.
Go to your
Holly.
new home.
Go to new home, kids. Have
Go to
fun.
her.
An angel.
Sweet
Thank you all for
baby angel
joining
over
us.
there.
I hope you have a wonderful night.
Excited for combat
and
next
we
time. Let's
will
go kill
see
people.
you next Sunday.
I'm here to hurt people.
We love you all.
Bye, everybody, and I will catch you on the next episode of either D&D or Exalted. Have a good night.
Oh,
Bye.
Love you.
Bye. Love you guys.
bye.
Bye. Gone. That was quick.